Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading. I'm going to try and get short euro right here. Actually, I think it's let's go in. Give me a tight stop. I'm going to be wrong quite quickly on this. We've got Draghi speaking at 8 o'clock. It's what 7:30 now, and so I'm putting this short in. We've got a little bit of negative momentum, not a lot, I must admit, and that's why I'm keeping it tight. But I am yeah, going to be just trying to get on the short side. We've got a little bit of negative momentum. It's not the cleanest by any means, but then so often they're not. And so we're just going to see if. So I'll put 4 units in and put a stop up here, just above these highs, and we'll see what's going to happen. So basically, what's been going on here overnight is that Euro's obviously been coming down a little bit of late. It's been chopping around really overall. As we go to the hourly chart, it's not a clean chart by any means. Look at this overall, it's not clean. It's been coming down in the last several hours, and so I'm just looking to see if we're going to actually get a drop down here. We've got a bit of fresh momentum coming in, but in the backdrop of of a choppy market, so it's a bit of a high risk stakes, so to speak. But then the stop's only up here, so just going to see if it can work out, if it can come down. So I'll just press pause for a sec while I just get my orders sorted out. Right, so just back. So as you can see, we're just sort of, I think the market's just playing a bit of a waiting game here, probably. I don't know if Draghi's comments or his speech is at 8 o'clock is how much of a driver it's going to have this morning, but like I was saying, we've got some negative momentum down here. It's sort of 20 to 8 now, and so, but like I said, the overall price action isn't great. So we're pushing it a little bit, but like I say, the stop's relatively tight. So it's about 13 pips. So we'll just see whether that's going to have me or not. So there's not really too much more to comment on here. So I'll just press pause until one thing or another takes place. Okay, just coming back here, and at the moment it's obviously coming up a bit. My stop's just above these highs, so very close to getting stopped. I'll bring over my deal tickets and you can see them. There's so many of them, 4 of them, isn't there? So you can see roughly what's going on there. So these will all disappear as my stop gets hit. I think the stop's at 52, so we'll see what happens here. Let's have a look here on the other charts. Yeah, it's a tough call as regards to overall direction, I guess. And so I was pushing it a little bit to try and get this one, but thinking that it looked like it might want to come down. Bit of negative momentum, not a lot, but of course that overall choppy range. I'll just put it in perspective again on the hourly chart. There it is. So it could well serve me right for trying to trade that, but we'll see. It's not up there yet. So, but it's looking like it's turning here. So I suspect I'm about to get stopped out. So I'll press pause for now. Okay, so it's nearly there. You'll see it's disappear in a minute. So it's gonna be there. You go. Oh well, stopped out. So what did I lose there? In pounds, 74, 77, 77 and 79, whatever that adds up to off the top of my head. So basically 4 lots of 80, 240 quid. No, it's not. It's 320 in it. So a bit less than that. So so whatever that comes in at. Anyway, so I'll keep on watching this, and we'll see what happens here with the euro today. This morning, I've given it a try there when I thought, oh, maybe it'll be a cheeky one and see if it'll come down. But we'll keep watching and come back to this. Okay, I've bought the deal ticket up again because I'm just wondering whether this is just a fake out here to take out a few little stops here, mine included, and actually we're still going to roll over. So and we've just come up to hit the a pivot and 5-minute 50 here, and I'm just wondering whether this is potentially just a little fake out. So I'm just watching this, and I may then just go back in. So we'll keep an eye on this for a minute. I'll press pause just while we're waiting. Okay, so I think we're just coming up to a close of this bar here. Okay, we've closed back inside the bands. I'm going to give this another go for the sake of the way I'm going to put this stop loss. It's only a few pips, and so I'm going to give it another shot here. As it came up and then it's come back inside the bands here. It's hit a pivot this morning here, just about here, and this 5-minute 50. So let me just quickly put the stop in. Okay, so I've got my stops in. So I've put my stops just above here at 55 now, and so I got in at what price did I get in at? 49s and 48s. So it's about 6 pips, 5 and 6 or 7 pips stop loss. So I just couldn't resist the as we came back and closed back inside these bands here. Sometimes you just get like a little. Let's move this off for a minute. You get a little head fake just to take out the last prior high on the chart, only to then see it roll over. So I'll bring over the tickets again, and then we'll see what happens this time. So there's all the next 4 tickets. Sometimes you just have to look at a chart and say, well, actually I may have just been nicked out here. It may not have been, and this could just be a little bit of backing and filling before we're going to go higher again. But we'll bring these over. And if we were to roll over, then the target's a reasonable amount lower. So I'm not looking down until maybe 125.20 as a first sort of level. So they're a reasonable amount lower, and we'll see if that can happen. And if it does, then fine. We'll try and run it down. So if not, what I'll do is I'll start to track the stop down anyway. Actually, I might even move it down to this high, which is about 53 or so. Once I see a red candle locked in, then I'll track that stop down. So I'll just press pause whilst we're waiting. Okay, just back. So we've got that red candle in, so I'll move my stop to just above the high here. And really, I'm just going to see what happens now. There's not really too much more to add at this stage. It's overall, yeah, it's not the best of price action, is it? Here this morning, there's no real major news out this morning. I know Draghi's speaking, but hopefully we get a little bit of price action here. So I'm going to press pause. I'm going to get myself ready, get some brekkie, and then we'll come back and see what's happened here. Okay, just back. So it looks like this euro's having a bit of a run. Now, obviously, making a lot more money than I lost on the first part of the trade, but that doesn't mean to say that I would want to bank any profit just yet. There's no real reason to be banking just yet. I've got around about 125.22 would where I'll be looking to take a first profit, so to speak, and so we'll see. So I'm going to go and make my omelette now. I've got ready, and now it's omelette time. So we'll come back to this in a bit and see where it gets to, and then we'll be looking to probably take half off, and then we'll worry about the rest and where I may try and run that too. But I think there's a bit of scope. It's just a shame there's not a lot of news out today. So I'll move my stop down to break even now anyway, up to that 48 level. So whatever happens, I can't lose on the trade. Okay, I haven't even had a chance to go and get that breakfast. I'll be taking half off here. So let's I'll take 2 of these. Just watching the price action, might get a little bit better price here. There we go. So that's slightly better. Oh, nice rundown. So there we go. So I've got 2 off now. So I'll just bank there. £203 and £185. Remember, my losses earlier were £73 and £74 and £77 each. So more than offset the losses. I'll track the stop down a little bit down to this high at 45, but it's all going well so far. We'll see where we get to. I'm going to get that omelette. Okay, we've come down to yesterday's low now. So we're looking to take another third off here, off that unit, so off that trade. So just as we're coming down here, so take that another third off. So, and then come on then, Charlie, you're going to do it. Okay, right, there we go. So so from that original entries at 48, just what's that, 40 odd pips there on that third, and then we're just going a little bit lower. So and now I'll just, well, like I said, looking down, I think there's one more target down around about 124.90, and then I'll probably be out. So so far, nice little run, but it's a shame we had to put up with the little loss initially, but looks like I was right overall in the end on the trade. So I mean, there could be potentially a lot more, but I'll be happy enough bailing out if we can get down that bit further. So I'll start trailing down the stop a bit more as well. So I'll press pause here. Okay, so we've come down to the final target. So I think we could potentially go lower still, but I think I'll I'll come out. It's funny. I was saying to the guys yesterday in the trading room, I'm going to be looking to short the euro this morning, and it's exactly what's happened. There we go. So it's closed out. Let me just bring up. I've got other trades on, so I can't show you the whole account, but I'm going to just take a screenshot of those trades that we've done this morning. Bear with me. So it's just do this. Make sure I've done all of that. Yeah. Get this up. I should have just pressed pause while I was doing this, shouldn't I? Really, but never mind. Yeah, I've got a fair number of swing trades in at the moment, so which I don't want you seeing because they're quite complicated. I've got all sorts of hedges and all sorts going on at the moment. Okay, so here's the trades from earlier on, from all of them. This is the first four, remember? So like I said, I had it was 77s and whatever. Remember, I shorted at 40 and got stopped out at 52s, so it's about 12 pips or so from those. And then this run, obviously I've shorted at 48s and 49s. We've come out at what have we come out at 92, so that's for what's that, 56 pips, and come out this one at 07 for 40 pips, and this one was 30 pips, and this one was just under 30 pips. Is that right? No, yeah, just under 30 pips. So a good run. So a good example again of risk to reward. So first trade didn't work out. Second trade knew that there was the potential for some half decent targets. So lost, what was that? Did I say 240 on that? But made 300, 500, 700, 800, 900 odd pounds on that. So I think that's not a bad little run there today. So I don't know how much that is in dollar terms. 500, 900, 1200. Probably the best part of what, $1,500 on the winner, less the $400 odd dollars. So over $1,000 here today. Right. I've got we're going to be doing the video update on Monday, and it's nice that this is going to be out nice and early to you. Going to have a bit of a rant on Monday, so I'm going to talk about a couple of things that are close to me at the moment as far as what some traders have been doing. So that'll be an interesting one. I shall leave this with you. I think that the euro's got the potential, as we're looking at it right now, to come a bit lower here this morning. But I think that's I don't need to linger on the video update anymore. We're already 12 minutes in, so I think there's probably some more shorts available at some point. So, but for now, I'll leave that with you. Have a great day. Have a great weekend.